Master John Madden, they call me Juanito in Mexico. I live on the main drag, Benito Juarez, which is this street right here. You wouldn't know it that at almost 9 o'clock in the morning. It's just quiet on a weekday, but it is. I'm about 2 blocks down there. The city center is another 7 blocks. So I'm way out on the western edge of town. I want to make a note about schools in Mexico. When I went to school, my Catholic elementary school had a playground. We got 2 recesses a day and a long lunch, and we would play on the playground. A lot of modern U.S. schools don't have much of a playground. Look at the playground this elementary school has. They've got a huge sports facility, and they can have all kinds of convocations under that roof there. They have a full soccer field. Kids in Mexico, mostly the school day is not as long as it is in the U.S. Usually they're out by 12 or 1, and they spend a lot of time outdoors. And they make a lot of noise and have a lot of fun. School is really fun for these kids. There's not the same pressure to get yourself ready for high school, for college. No, they're not worried about that. Now, I have met some young people in this town that, by U.S. standards, have not been well educated. There's a 22-year-old girl I had a lot of fun with in front of my apartment one day, cousin of my landlord, who I think she's illiterate. When I tried to print out some screenshots of translations into Spanish, she couldn't read them. But she's leading a really good life. I don't know how far she went in school. But it's not important. In the U.S. it's so important to take college prep courses in high school, go as far as you can, get a strong degree, big career. None of that is as important in Mexico. When I talk to people who have spent time in the U.S. for work and come back to Mexico, they always say, almost always say, I've met a couple of them who said they like the U.S. more, but mostly what they'll say, U.S. is good for making money. Mexico is better for life. The quality of life is much better. That's why I'm here. That's me. That's why I'm here. You could walk in front of a scooter if you're not careful.